Here we go. Another story time. I want to start off this video. I was working one day and I had a 3 truck day. And so my boss, he called me up. He said, Rob, he said, I got you on this route today. I want you to help this individual, this young lady. I want you to help her. She just started. She's a BAM. She don't really understand anything about ordering, or she don't understand anything about um really the whole thing with merchandising. And so I was like, wow, dang. I ain't never worked. I ain't never worked with a female. I've heard of some that can do the job. Not saying that they can't do the job. I mean, it's an equal opportunity, but you're doing some serious lifting. So I had never worked with the female. And so that night, I was looking at my phone, looking at the deliveries. We had 2 deliveries, 4 stores, 2 Food Lines, a Walmart, and what else did we have? And a Lowe's Foods. And so I reached out to her and asked, what's the game plan? What do you want me to do? What store you want me to go to? What store you're gonna go to? And so, because I like to, when I'm working with somebody, I'm the flex guy. So I'm working your route. So I give you the freedom to kind of let let me know what direction you want to go in, how you want to do it. You want to work together. You want us to split and do, get 2 things done in one setting. And so she said, okay, bam, check this out. She said, you start at the Walmart, you do the Walmart. I'm going to start. The deliveries was at the 2 Food Lines. And so what ended up happening was, so I worked one of the stores. She did a store where it was not a delivery. I did a store that was not a delivery. And then we met up at the Food Line. So when we met up at the Food Line, I went in. I had already started going. I had already went into the store to work the delivery, and I said it was about in between 30 to 45 minutes. I want to say maybe an hour. She pulled up into the parking lot. She called me. She said, "Well, I'm here. I'm about to come in. We're gonna knock these deliveries out." And so I'm in there working. And as I'm working, she walks by the aisle first. I saw the red shirt. I didn't really see it. All I saw was a very, very tall female. And so then she came back and she looked down the aisle. Then she came down the aisle. She said, "Hi, my name is," I'm not going to say her name. Let's just say her name was Sarah. She said, "My name is Sarah." I said, "Hi, my name is," I told her my name. She was 6'4", 6'5". And so as we began to have a conversation, she told me that she was a high school star. I think she told me that she played some college basketball. I'm not sure. I can't remember what college she said, but I think it was a small local college. But she was a star in high school, and she was pretty decent in college too, but not good enough to make it to the NBA, the WNBA. But we she didn't really understand the job. She really tried. It was a difficult job, but that's my short time story. Peace.